Launched in 2013, Divvy Bikes is the largest public bike sharing service in Chicago. Here's a picture of a Divvy bike station where riders can check out and return bikes. Riders have two payment options. Casual riders can pay via this black machine located next to every station. Member riders can pay via the Lyft phone app. Here's the network graph of Divvy bike trips. Each node represents a bike station, and the width of each edge represents the number of trips between two stations. Where is Hyde Park? Hyde Park is in this red circle, which is the only area in the south side of Chicago with a high volume of Divvy bike trips. Many stations in the south and west side are not widely used. The graph shows the distribution of Divvy bike stations by usage volume. Some stations were used over 7,000 times this April, while others were only used once. What factors contribute to such variation? This project developed 6 groups of hypotheses for factors that may affect station usage volume. 1. Location. Stations with mostly casual riders signals that they are located at tourist sites, which may be positively linked to usage volume. Stations with mostly weekday trips are likely located in residential areas, which is negatively linked to usage volume. 2. Crime. The graph shows the top 10 crime categories by case number. Deceptive practice, meaning white-collar crimes, mostly took place in downtown office buildings, while other physical crimes mostly happen on the streets. Therefore, I suspect that a high physical crime rate reduces local station usage volume, while a high white-collar crime rate nearby is positively linked to usage volume. 3. I suspect that a high bike station density increases the local supply, which reduces usage per station. Large population density increases the local demand, which leads to high usage volume. 4. Rail and bus services may be either a substitute or complement to bike share. I suspect that the complement effect is stronger, so the link should be positive. 5. I suspect that middle-class residents use bike share more often than those from disadvantaged or wealthy areas, because poor people may be less willing to pay for bike rentals, while rich people may prefer other vehicles. 6. Preferences towards using public bike share may differ by racial groups. I also suspect that areas with high proportions of young people use bike share more often. To test these hypotheses, I compiled a station-level dataset by linking 7 data sources shown in the table. All variables were log transformed and fed into regression models. Here are the juicy results. Results show no link between casual riders and usage volume. Maybe not enough tourists showed up this April due to the pandemic. Contrary to my assumption, weekday trips are positively linked to usage volume. Results support the 2 hypotheses on the link between crime rates and usage volume. Maybe Spider-Man should go to popular bike stations to catch more white-collar criminals. Results show that densities of both population and bike station increase usage volume. A possible reason is the network effect. Having more local bike stations makes short-distance bike trips more convenient. Results show that having rail stations or bus stops nearby is not associated with bike station usage volume. A possible reason is that the substitution and complement effects canceled out each other. To my astonishment, results show that as the average home value increases, the local bike station usage volume first decreases, then increases. I have no idea why this happened. Results show that bike station usage volume is positively linked to young people, as well as white and Asian population. it is negatively linked to Hispanic population and not linked to Black population. Thank you very much. Here is a very popular Divvy bike station.